The drive from Denver to Boston was long enough to blur time, miles folding into each other like pages in a book. By the time Daniel reached Pennsylvania, exhaustion hit him all at once. He pulled into a quiet rest area surrounded by tall pines and gravel, the kind of place travelers used only long enough to breathe. Not wanting to sleep in plain view, Daniel slipped into the trunk of his hatchback, something he'd done before on cross-country trips. He spread out a blanket, tucked himself beneath it, and let the hum of interstate traffic fade into sleep. When he woke, sunlight had shifted. His heart jumped before his mind fully caught up, because parked inches beside him was a large white four-door pickup truck that hadn't been there before. 4 men sat inside, engine idling, windows halfway down. They weren't talking, just watching the lot still as statues. One was short and heavyset, staring straight ahead. The others looked younger, alert, scanning the area. Daniel's pulse quickened, not because of anything they did, but because he recognized the truck. He had noticed it days earlier in Denver, parked near the federal building where he'd met with agents. He remembered brushing it off as coincidence. But coincidence felt different now. He didn't move at first, still half covered by the blanket, listening to the quiet tick of cooling metal. His rational mind offered explanations. Maybe they traveled the same route. Maybe they stopped to rest too. Maybe he was just tired and reading into nothing. Yet something in his military instincts rang like a struck bell, an old training warning, subtle but unmistakable. He slowly sat up, climbed into the driver's seat, and started the car. As he pulled away, the pickup didn't follow. It just remained there, motionless, watching. Daniel drove east in silence, gripping the wheel, trying to steady the rush of thoughts. He didn't know who they were or what they wanted. He didn't know whether he had imagined the pattern or uncovered one. All he knew was this: some things on the road didn't feel random. And whether it was fear, intuition, or experience speaking, he couldn't ignore it anymore.